What up, guys? As you could tell by the title of the video, we are going to be talking about how I ended up getting my barbershop at the age of 19 and how you can get into a barbershop or own your own barbershop at the age of 19 as well. So the first thing, if you guys are on your journey and trying to be a barber, you have to ask yourself why do you even want to become a barber? Okay, think about it. Now that you got that, is that going to be able to carry you through the process of life? For example, me, I knew that I wanted to be a barber because I was going to be able to take it with me on mission trips. I knew that I was going to be able to use it for the community. I was going to be able to bless people with it. It was a way to minister to other people. That is why I became a barber. Now, for you, it could be a completely different reason. Just make sure that that reason is going to be able to push you through the whole process of becoming a barber and the trials and the difficulties. Let that be kind of like the motivating factor to help you keep going. And I think the biggest motivating factor for me was God. Like, if I did not have my God, like if I didn't do it for God, and if I didn't see the bigger picture, like I would have timed out. The first thing you do is go to barber school. Why? Because it helps you with your social skills. Now, you may not know, but barbering in a school, you get a lot of different characteristics. So one day you'll probably be able to cut someone who's really just very nonchalant. He just wants to get a haircut. He doesn't care about it being a fade. He just wants just a normal haircut. Then you have someone who's very picky and he wants like a full fade, like Instagram worthy haircut in the barber school, and it's like sometimes you just want to explode. Like, I'm not sure if that resonates with anybody in barber school. Just put it down below, just say that's me right now. But yeah, like, I would definitely tell you to have it will help you with your social skills. You'll be able to go up to a client and tell them, hey, what do you want? The consultation is such an important part of the barbering business. So I would say that definitely barber school did teach me to have social skills, be able to talk to my peers next to me, be able to see people not as competition, but more as someone that I could grow with. I think that's one of the biggest things that we deal with in the barber culture. We look at the next barber as our competition, which he kind of is, but just imagine, think about all the things you can learn from him if you would just stop being so competitive and look at him like, wow, like this guy is actually nice. What can I take from him? What can he take from me? That way you guys help each other grow. I think that's the best thing you guys could do. So now, the second thing, you get around of a lot of experienced people. For example, I knew somebody that had been cutting hair for like 15 years, then somebody else who had just been starting for like 1 month, and then you have somebody who was like me that just started, like, this is my first time cutting hair. And so you have so many different people, but the thing is, once again, helps you with your social skills, but helps you understand that you can learn from the people around you. And so when I was in the barbershop, I have learned from a lot of people. I learned from a lot of different people in their walk. They taught me how to do a haircut. They fixed my mistakes. The instructors were really good, but I learned a lot from my peers. And I think peers are your peers. They're supposed to help you. And so that is what I learned in barber school, that your peers, that the people next to you are actually not your competition, but they're actually your best tool that you could use to help build yourself up and build them up. So I would say that you get a lot of experienced people, so they teach you what to do, what not to do. They teach you how to fade. They teach you how to talk to clients. Like, you're not gonna, like, you learn that in a very limited area in the barbershop. You only have like maybe like 5 people maybe in like a regular barbershop that would help you. Here you have like maybe like out of a class of like 30 people, like 20 of them are like really experienced, or 10 of them are probably super experienced, and they're gonna help you. They're gonna help you get up. So I would definitely say that barber school has helped me improve faster than if I was just in a regular barbershop just learning, right? Because nobody's gonna take their time in a regular barbershop to fix your mistakes. If they have a client, like, they're gonna be like, yo, I'm not gonna lose money just because you're learning. Like, that's just how it is in the real world, sadly. But in school, you have kind of more of like a like a little how would you say, kind of like a little area where you get to make some mistakes, because it is school, right? It taught me how to kind of go for haircuts. Like, I saw a lot of people when I was in barber school, they was kind of very like very shy. They didn't want to get everyone haircut. Me, on the other hand, I was like, listen, I'm only here for like 4 months. I want to get the best. I want to get through the most haircuts that I can. I want to be able to learn from each haircut, and I want to be able to take each haircut that I do to the next level. That should be your goal. If you're in barber school right now, listen to me. Your goal should not be to get all the haircuts and do like, no, your goal is to be like, yo, I'm in barber school. I'm going to get as many haircuts as I possibly can. Each haircut improving and perfecting my work. And then by the time I leave school, I would have been fading, like if I was like already like a year in the school, like a year in this business, right? Because in barber school, I was probably getting like maybe like eight clients on a good month, on a good week per day. So it was like 8 times 5, 40 clients for the 160 heads every month just in barber school. And that's like on a good week. If you're talking about like a great week, on an amazing week, you'll probably get 10 clients, you know. So I would definitely tell you, like going to barber school really helped me improve because of that as well. So the other one is barber school also helps you know what type of clientele you want. Like you kind of know what you're working with, right? So for example, some people say, yeah, I would love to cut kids' hair, and then they get a kid in their chair, and they're like, after the whole haircut, they're like, yo, I'm done. Like, I don't ever want to do a kid's hair. So that's what I mean. You're gonna know what type of clientele you want to attract, and it's super important to know that, especially when you leave the barber school and go into the real world. So those are my few lists on the first section, which is go to barber school if you really want to have one day your own barber shop. And that's what I'm getting to next. Get certified. It proves to people that I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm a pro at this. Like, this is my profession, right? And that's the most important part. You want to be professional because this is your profession. Now, if you're just doing this, for example, for like a side hustle, like I said, this video is not for you. Like, maybe you could, skip on to another video. But no, definitely, if you want to be your own boss and you want to be certified, you want to make your own money, definitely be certified. Definitely get your license by the New York State or by wherever you're watching this. So I think the other thing is as well, you need to have your business license. You need to have your business license, your barber business license. There's a difference between being licensed as a barber and having a business barber license. It's two different things, and it starts getting with the area code to make sure that where you are, it's actually beneficial, that you're actually able to have a barbershop there. It's like so many different things. Definitely look into it. Get your barber license. The third biggest thing to be able to be successful is your community. Important. Why is it so important? Because if you do not have a good community, I promise you, you could put in 100% work, but if you're surrounded by straight hooligans and foolish people and people that don't have ambition, you're not going to make it anywhere. You need to have godly community, because godly community will help you pray with you. They're going to help you, lead you to the next level. They're going to help you get to where God wants to get you. And they're going to be right next to you when things get tough, right? So definitely those are my things for success, honestly. If you want to have your own barbershop, if you want to really be a true barber, if you're wondering how I was able to get to where I was able to get to, it was nothing else but the favor of God, but the community around me, and the steps that I had to take to be able to get where I needed to get. So yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, I'm gonna be making another video on how to get better in cutting hair, how to talk to clients, consultations, all of that. I'm gonna be posting a video on that as well. But no, definitely, like, listen, I'm gonna be posting a video on how to get better at barbering, what to do, how to think when you're in the barber shop, when you're in the barber school as well. Like, I'm going to be telling you all these things, so please stay tuned. If you really like the video, please let me know down below. Please share, please comment, please like. Any questions I would be answering as soon as possible. Sometimes I don't see it because YouTube and the notifications are weird. But no, definitely stay tuned for another video. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what type of content you guys are looking for. And yeah, hope I see you in the next one. Peace.